Welcome you to our Temecula studios, Hardwood Report at the half. I'm Ryder Bullock. The New York Knicks have turned what looked like a dangerous early situation into a controlled and confident first half performance. Knicks lead the Philadelphia 76ers 60-52 after a strong second quarter swung the momentum back to New York's direction. And for much of that opening quarter, it felt like Philadelphia had the tone exactly where they wanted it. The Sixers were aggressive defensively. They were getting to the free throw line. Kelly Oubre Jr. was attacking downhill, and the building had energy behind it. Philadelphia led by as many as 12 points and looked poised to dictate the pace of this game. But the Knicks stayed composed. That's become one of the defining traits of this New York team throughout the postseason. They absorbed the early push, settled into the half court offensively, and gradually started controlling the glass and the paint. By the middle of the second quarter, the game completely changed. New York is shooting 53% from the floor at halftime, and the rebounding advantage has been significant, 25-16 overall, including 9 offensive rebounds. Those second chance opportunities have allowed the Knicks to control possessions and wear Philadelphia down physically inside. And once again, it starts with Jalen Brunson, 15 first half points, 7 assists, and more importantly, complete command of the tempo. Even when the shots weren't initially falling, Brunson kept the offense organized and made sure New York never panicked during Philadelphia's early run. Meanwhile, Josh Hart continues to do the little things that impact winning basketball. 9 rebounds already in the first half, relentless activity around the basket, and several extra possessions that helped fuel the Knicks' comeback. For Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre Jr. has provided the spark offensively with 15 points and 6 rebounds, and Tyrese Maxey has had moments creating opportunities in transition, but the Sixers have struggled to maintain constant offensive rhythm once New York tightened defensively in the second quarter. The biggest difference right now may simply be physicality. New York has outscored Philadelphia 36-24 in the paint, and the Knicks' ability to extend possessions with offensive rebounds is slowly shifting the pressure onto the Sixers heading into the third quarter. So halftime in Philadelphia, the Knicks weathered the early storm, controlled the second quarter, and now carry an 8-point lead into the second half. Tomorrow night in the WNBA, the Indiana Fever take on the Dallas Wings, and the spotlight will be on the Indiana Fever as they open their season against the Dallas Wings. And the expectations around this team feel very different than they did a year ago. Indiana is no longer just a rebuilding story. After a 24-win season and a return to the playoffs in 2025, this is a team entering 26 with real expectations, not just to be competitive, but to contend in the Eastern Conference. And of course, the story is Caitlin Clark. Her arrival changed the franchise, changed the energy around the Fever, and helped make Indiana one of the marquee teams in the WNBA. But what makes this group dangerous now is that it's no longer simply the Caitlin Clark show. Aaliyah Boston gives Indiana strength and stability inside. Kelsey Mitchell remains one of the league's most explosive scorers. Sophie Cunningham adds another shooter on the perimeter, and Lexi Hull brings toughness, defense, and versatility. This is a roster that can play fast, space the floor, and put pressure on opponents for 40 minutes. They play Dallas, who comes in trying to turn the page after a difficult 10-34 season. The Wings struggled defensively a year ago, allowing 88 points per game. They were just 4 of 18 away from home. That makes this a tough assignment. Opening day on the road in one of the most energized environments in the league. Dallas is going to be full of stars, though, on the court. Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd bring youth skill and championship pedigree from the college game, while Ongwe remains one of the most dangerous shot makers in the W. If the Wings can control tempo, protect the basketball, and keep Indiana out of transition, they can make this game uncomfortable. That may be the key early. Indiana wants pace, Indiana wants rhythm, Indiana wants to feed off the crowd and turn this opener into a track meet. Dallas has to slow the game down and make the Fever execute in the half court. The betting line reflects where these teams stand entering the season. Indiana is favored by 7.5, with the over-under set at 176.5. That suggests offense, pace, and a strong home performance from the Fever. Tip-off set for 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Meanwhile, Philadelphia's in a dilemma. They're down 52-60. Third quarter when we come back. Jalen Brunson doing everything right.